Hey everyone, and welcome to our explainer. Today, we're using a really beautiful piece of poetry to help us decode the fiery, pioneering spirit of Aries. We're going to break down what makes this sign tick, from its core symbol all the way to its ruling planet. So let's just jump right in.
Pretty much everything we need to know starts right here, with this one powerful line from the source material, the Zodiac's first star. And this isn't just about being first in line. It's the entire foundation of the Aries personality.
So, what does it really mean to be first? I mean, it's way more than just a number on a list, right? It means you're born with this deep down need to start things, to lead the charge, and to carve out a path where, honestly, there was nothing there before. And this is where it gets really interesting, because the poem connects being first with this really unique kind of courage. It uses the word nyara, which means something is just standout, it's different. So we're not just talking about being brave in general. This is the courage to be the one, the very first person to step into the complete unknown.
Okay, so if being first is their spot in the Zodiac, what's actually powering them? Well, for that, we've got to look at their powerful symbol, the ram. This is really where all that raw, unstoppable ambition comes from.
The ram, or meta as the poem calls it just perfectly captures that Aries instinct. I mean, think about it. It's an animal that's all about moving forward, and it doesn't shy away from what's in its path.
And you can see how this plays out in their motivations. The source poem talks about this desire to always move forward and this instinct to create their own path. It's so fitting. A ram, well, it doesn't try to find a way around something. Nope, it lowers its head and goes straight through. And that right there is the Aries impulse.
So you might be wondering, where does all this just relentless energy come from? Well, for that, we got to look up at the cosmos. The power couple here is their ruling planet Mars and their core element fire. So you've got Mars, the planet of war, of action, of pure desire, and that just infuses them with this warrior spirit. Then you mix in the fire element, passion, energy, that glow, and you get a personality that is just radiating intensity. The poem has this beautiful phrase for it, Mangal Kaktej, which is like the radiance or brightness of Mars.
But here's the key thing. This inner fire, it doesn't flicker. The poem nails it when it says, whether in shade or harsh sun, their spirit just stays the same. Their energy isn't based on what's happening around them. It's this incredibly stable, powerful force that comes from within. I mean, that is resilience, right?
Okay, let's recap. We've got a pioneer, driven by a ram, and fueled by Mars and fire. So how does all of that actually look when they're out in the world, dealing with challenges? Well, it comes out as this fearless and super direct way of being. I love this part. The poem gives us this perfect little checklist for the Aries mindset. We've got a fearless mind, a high head. I mean, they just walk into life with so much confidence. And this line is just fantastic. They knock on the door of every challenge. They're not waiting around for trouble to find them. Oh no. They go out and meet it head on, totally farming what they want and just full of passion.
And all of that fearlessness leads to what might be their most defining trait. And it's captured perfectly in this one line. Whatever comes to their heart, they say it clearly. With an Aries, there's no filter. There's no hidden agenda. What you see is exactly what you get.
So the poem wraps this idea up by saying there's no one quite as bebak. Now, this is a Hindi word, and it means so much more than just blunt. It's this deep, unfiltered honesty that just pours straight from the heart with zero hesitation. It's really the ultimate expression of their fiery, straight-to-the-point nature.
All right, so we've looked at their places, number one, their drive, their inner fire. What's the real essence of Aries when you put it all together? Let's wrap this up. When you boil it all down, it really comes back to one simple thing. The number one. Being first isn't just a random fact for them. It's their entire identity. They're the spark that starts the whole fire. They're the initiator who carves the path. They are the one who is just not afraid to go first and get the whole world moving. So what's our final profile look like? Well, it's this really powerful mix. You've got that restless pioneer spirit that's always hungry for something new. That courageous drive that makes them charge headfirst into literally any challenge. That passionate resilience. That fire inside that just burns bright no matter what's going on. And all of that comes out through their signature traits, that completely unfiltered honesty.
It's one thing to talk about all these traits, right? But it's another thing entirely to see them in action. So that leaves us with just one final question to think about. Who is that fearless, passionate, and totally unstoppable Aries in your life?